How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Today is September the 24th. Can you believe it? This month started and this month ended. It's about to be the first of the month. Ain't no more paychecks left, babe. After Friday, ain't no more paychecks left. Okay? It's about to be the first of the month. I hope you ready. I hope you ready. Because we got mortgages over here. Okay? How y'all doing? It is September the 24th. And I'm on time for myself. For myself. I had said that I want to start my lives at 5 a.m. Y'all see, I finally put on some different pajamas. Finally. Y'all get to see a new set. Y'all get to see a new set of pajamas. And you know what? I really don't like wearing pajamas because I get hot. And you know, these go all the way down. I get hot. So that's why you really just see the top, because I wear shorts a lot. And so today is the 24th. Let me see what the temperature popping like on my side of town. It is 62 degrees, so that is wonderful to me. It's going to get up to only 70 or 71 today. Awesome, awesome, mild temperatures. Baby, I think I got some baby hair finally. Look at that. Is that a little baby hair? I put some mousse on it today, try to act like I got some. I braided up my little locks because I've really been thinking about taking them down. But my scalp has been bothering me. It really has. So I did find a little of my medicated oil. This is mixed with a commercial oil. But I did find a little medicated oil that I got from the dermatologist, and I put it all on my scalp last night. So I just braided it up so it could marinate in. How y'all doing today? It's Tuesday. I have done almost all my skincare. This is the last serum I'm going to put on. I already did my eye cream because I've been sitting here for about 30 minutes before I start. Because let me tell you, every time I think I don't have anything to talk about, I was in the bed from 4 to 4:30, and all these stories popped up on my timeline. This is some L'Oreal Revitalift, and I got half a jar of that. You know, I love good molecules, and I'm down to the last of everything. This is my last bottle of toner. This is my last bottle of serum. And I do another serum at night. So when you see me do my skincare in the morning, I have a serum and a cream that I do at night as well. And that's the last of those bottles. I checked my refrigerator right here where I keep all of my skincare, and I don't have any bottles left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all my other stuff. I'm not going out buying anything. I'm going to use all my other stuff. As a matter of fact, fun fact, I used this morning to do my face, wash my face with. It came from the dollar store. It says it's a cleanser and exfoliator for your body. But I decided to do it for my face because it's just salicylic acid. And let me tell you, I have combination skin, oily in the middle, and it dried up my skin on my face. It's 1% salicylic acid. And I have heard some other girls on TikTok saying they was using it. So I wanted to try it. And it got to the point, I got some black soap in my bathroom too. So I got plenty of stuff to wash my face with. I just like to luxuriate with these serums, and my serums are going low, uh, non-existent. So as of yesterday, I only had 2 stories, but things was really popping off this morning, and now I got more stories than I can talk about. Let me tell you, we're going to dedicate one day to I'll Be Sure, okay? Because he made a post yesterday, and I caught it as soon as he made it, and I screenshot it in case he tried to take it back. But he made a 3-part series post dedicated to Kim Porter, and he is screaming that they go back and investigate her case. I screenshotted it. We're going to read it all one day. We're going to go through the screenshots one day, but today not going to be the day. Today, on the menu, we're going to go back to Judge Mathis. We're going to go back to Judge Mathis because his wife has come out, Linda, and she says she's going to give us the tea. Okay. Linda says she's going to tell us what's really been going on. And Linda said to her surprise, I tried to do my eyebrows one day and I went outside and somebody said I had magic markers. Okay. Somebody said, what was I going for? Magic marker look. So today I'm going to spend some time on my eyebrows. I have been off my game with my eyebrows. But Linda has come out and she said, I'm going to tell you what's really going on. She being nice in the divorce papers, Judge. She said, we just going to go out on irreconcilable differences, which a lot of us do. Like a lot of us don't want to bring up all the little knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. We just want things to be over with. We don't want to bring up everybody's dirty laundry, okay? And she tried to be nice to you when it comes to them court papers. And she said, this is not going to work for us. We got irreconcilable differences. We're just going to leave it like that. Let's keep it mute. Okay, keep it cute and mute. We just going to tear them. We're going to tear these people. It's irreconcilable differences. But he kept on going on social media saying, I didn't do what I was supposed to do as a man. I'm begging for my wife back. I got to do better. I got to give my wife attention. She said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know what's going on. And I was listening. She said, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know what was going on. She said, according to Linda, this is just what I heard on social media. Disclaimer. This is just what I heard. She said he has been practicing some occult practices, some dark magic been going on. He is leading a double life. Her husband, this is what she said. Linda said about her husband of 40 years. She found out. And there's a possibility that there's a love child out there because he's been cheating both ways. Cheating both ways, honey. He for all the people. Let's just say that. He for all the people. She said that's the reason why. Okay, I think I'm doing better today. She said that's why things been a little wishy-washy at the home. Because this man is sliding up and down everybody's pole. That's what his wife said. I didn't say that. That's what his wife said. So here go Judge Mathis. They caught him at the airport. And he gonna try to give a PSA to all the men out there.
Holding up very well. I would say to other men, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
No,
He said taping shows, serving the community, and having fun. See, he didn't want y'all. He didn't want y'all to hear that part that much. He said taping shows, serving the community, and having fun. Don't neglect your wife. That's what he said. She said, no, 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 sir. Well, maybe it is the same because he did throw in the having fun. That's the part. That's the part we want to talk about. Because Linda said you've been out there having too much fun with all of them. And a possible love child out there. So this saga continues. This is why a lot of women they keep it cute and keep it mute. They say, we just got some differences. Let all this be over with. We just got some differences. And somebody saying she's just trying to secure the bag. I don't think in most states, she don't have to do anything to try to secure the bag. She's going to get taken care of. She don't have to come out and tar this man's name. She didn't legally. She just said irreconcilable differences. She didn't legally try to mess up his reputation. She just said, we see things a little different now. We've grown apart, basically. We don't have to go into all the particulars. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to her for trying to keep it cute. Kudos to her. Judge, I think you messed up on the having fun. According to what I heard from Linda, according to the reports I saw on my social media, Linda said you was kicking it and having too much fun. Okay, real quick, I'm going to talk about a story that is going on social media. And I don't even think I got the I don't even think I got the tab up right here. Let me mute this. I think I'm going to talk about what's going on social media, dealing with a social media influencer I have known for a long time, named Jouelzy. If I'm not mistaken, she started out in actually like PR, like the music business. And she's a very intelligent social media person. And she did a video about Keith Lee. And she was offering some tips as to, how he could enhance what he's already doing. And it looks like the men came after her. It looks like all of Keith Lee's followers came after her because they took it, a certain kind of way. They took it away. It really wasn't given. She was just offering some tips like we all do when it comes to social media. And she suggested that he bring aboard a cultural strategist to help him so that when he goes to cities, his visits to different locations can be a little more productive. And I said the same thing not too long ago, not about the strategist part, but about the part where he goes to places where people tell him in his DMs they should go. And sometimes these places aren't recommended um, in a good place. What I'm saying is, I might tell Keith Lee to go to Ron Ron's because his wings is smacking and I love Ron Ron's. Or I could tell Keith Lee to go to Ron Ron's because I went there and the food was terrible and I want Ron Ron to get a bad review. I want his business to shut down because the most successful food reviewer is going to have that same experience. You see what I'm saying? So, and I think when he went to New York, really like, and I live in the DMV. So I think when he went to New York, it really brought it to my attention like, wow, she made a point then, like, if you live in New York, if you know the culture and the background of New York, you wouldn't send Keith Lee to certain places in New York. And the same thing about DC. She mentioned oohs and ahs. I've lived in the DMV for 30 years. I've never been to oohs and ahs. I don't even know where oohs and ahs is at. Nobody's ever told me to go to oohs and ahs. So this is where it's important that you have somebody aboard that knows about the culture of the areas that you are visiting. That way you won't kind of get set up to go visit a place just to oust them for everything bad, which somebody might have wanted that to happen anyway. So I think she had a very good idea. She received a lot of backlash on her social medias. But what was interesting was, and I'm going to post her links below if you would like to look at her 2 videos, like the video where she made some suggestions, and her recent video that came out last night about the outrage that she's been receiving. But as I watched the video, I thought it was very interesting how she said there's another content creator who happens to be a male who made the same points that she made, and there's no backlash on the video. So I don't know if it's just because she's a woman and she made these points, or if it's just his fan base. Maybe his fan base hasn't found this other guy. I don't know. But there's a gentleman that made the same talking points as her. And I didn't see his video, but Jouelzy told us, but he's not getting any backlash. And I'm back to this Fenty today. I wonder, should I just go to powder foundation? Because I really like the way it looks really natural on my face. So I agree with Jouelzy. She worked in the music PR. That's her business at first. Like for over 10 years, maybe 7 years, like a long time, she had something to do with PR and things like that. So she's saying most big companies do that. They hire somebody to make sure that what they're selling lines up with the demographic and that they're trying to promote to, and it all works out together. Like where I work at, one of our slogans is how you treat people, because no matter what we do in the medicine field, we always want to be considered patient first. That used to be our slogan, patient first. See, all of that aligns. Now we doing is how we treat people. It's not just about how we treat people in medicine when they come to the doctor. It's how you treat people when you answer the phone. It's how you treat people when you see people in the elevator. Everything is about how we treat people. So she was just, giving him some suggestions, and she got a lot of backlash for that. So shout out to Jouelzy. Keep your head up. We know what you're talking about, baby girl. We know what you're talking about. Now, let's get to this next story. Wait a minute. Let me just go on. Let me just go on and get to this next story while I'm sharing my screen. Baby, they got it. They got it. Just in case you're listening to me, I'm showing on the screen. Tiny and T.I. have won a $71 million lawsuit against MGA Entertainment. It just came out last night, honey. Just came out last night. If you're not aware, this case has been going on for almost 4 years. Nick at Night has been covering this case. She's been going to the courts almost every time that they meet, giving us all the background information. I listened to one of her videos like a few weeks ago when she went through the whole case. I had no idea the case was still going on. But Tiny and T.I. created this group called OMG Girls, which really consisted of their daughter and 2 other young ladies. And y'all know I'm too old to know what they were singing, but they were singing some popular music that the young girls liked, and they had a style about themselves. Each girl had a different color hair, and they had some popping personality with them. Then later that some company created some dolls, baby dolls, that looked just like the OMG Girls. Let's just read the article. Rapper T.I. and his wife, singer-songwriter Tamika Tiny Harris, has been awarded a whopping $71 million by a jury in their lawsuit against MGA Entertainment. The toy conglomerate, wait a minute, catch this, not the toy LLC, not the toy business. They said the toy conglomerate. Did you hear me? The toy conglomerate. They allege violated the intellectual property rights of their teen pop group OMG Girls with their popular LLO surprise OMG line of dolls. Oh, let me copy this so I can show y'all the dolls. Is it gonna let me? Is it gonna let me copy? Yeah. Per the Daily Journal, which first reported the news, jurors bequeath the couple $17.8 million in real damages and $53.6 million in punitive. Smack that. Okay? Don't you do that again. Smack that. Okay? At the end of a 3-week trial held in federal court, they had to go all the way to California. Over and over again. All the way to California. As previously reported, this is the Grammy-winning duo's 3rd attempt to sue. Yes, the initial trial held in January of last year ended in a mistrial when jurors heard barred testimony accusing the company of cultural appropriation. The second time, some months later, resulted in MGA Entertainment victory. However, a June 2023 Supreme Court ruling allowed for the case to be retried. So the company won the second time when it was deemed that consumer confusion about a product should carry more weight than previously regarded in infringement cases. The unanimous ruling found that of the dolls presented, from a total of 30, this company made 32 dolls that was similar to the image of this recording group called the OMG Girls. 32 dolls. Wow. All copied the Atlanta-based group's likeness and trade dress. Though not all of the remaining dolls were found to have been constituting infringement, some were found to have copied artists like Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Beyonce and Lady Gaga. During the trial, T.I.'s lawyer said the jury should penalize MGA an extra 35 to 72 million to send a message. Afterwards, he thanked the 8 jurors for standing up to MGA's bullying and misrepresentations throughout. Though he showed social media postings of consumers who thought the dolls were inspired by the band, the group, the OMG Girls. So there were news clippings of these little girls standing in line going to get these dolls because they thought these dolls represented the rap group or the R&B group OMG Girls. Okay. So their daughter, T.I. and Tiny formed, the OMG Girls in 2009 with Tiny's daughter Zonique Pullins as the star core member. While the group has disbanded throughout the years, its members, Pullins, Rodriguez, and Womack, reunited last year. They are on tour with Escape. I got to see them when they came to Washington, D.C. And so, they won from that conglomerate 70 some million. So let me show you some pictures of the OMG Girls. These are what some of the dolls look like. I don't want to click on it because it might take me to an ad or something, but this is what the OMG dolls look like. Oh God, my fan went off. And this is what the OMG Girls look like. This is what their brand was. Their brand was 3 girls. They all had different color hair. And this toy conglomerate just came in and swooped in and stole their whole idea and everything and put it in some dolls. So I first got wind of this story on social media. So do I want to keep it on them? I'll keep it on this one since we're talking about this story. And I wanted to go to the comments because I put in the comments, congratulations. Let's keep these people safe and let's not let them get their money back. Okay. I really didn't have to do that because, baby, some other people had the same idea. Let me go through some of the comments. What time I got? Okay, let's go through some of the comments. The first comment was, if many of our Black entertainers and entrepreneurs had financial access to the legal system, billions would flow into our communities over the next decade. I put keep them safe. Somebody said, I'm so happy for him. Somebody said, T.I. better walk a straight line because don't like to lose at their own game. So that was the same thing I'm thinking. Just like Cosby, Diddy now, anytime you get up to a certain level in finances, it's going to be, they're going to figure out a way to get that money back. Okay. Somebody said they should have gotten 200 million and copyright all them kids buying them dolls every year. A win is a win. Somebody said money for the new grandkids. Somebody said if they got $71 million in a lawsuit, imagine how much money that company made off those dolls. Generational wealth. Okay, let's see. This is the reason why ownership is so important. Somebody said they can't steal for free anymore. T.I. standing on business. Yeah, you know, this case went on for 4 years. They had to fight for 4 years. So now every one of those girls in that group is pretty much set for life if they don't mess it up. Somebody said, this is why you need to do your trademark. They said, remember, Diddy won a lawsuit a month later. They came after him. Yes, if they paid these people 71 million, guess how much they made? Probably 700 million. They said the company is a $4 billion company. They're conglomerate. That's why it's called, you don't hear conglomerate too much. I said, it didn't say LLC. They said conglomerate, a $4 billion company. Somebody said, I hope they give each one of those girls some money, at least $1 million each. If they won 71 million, I think they could give each girl at least 10 million. I really think they could give each girl 10. Somebody said they may have won the battle, but the war ain't over. Same stuff happened to Diddy with the liquor brand. Okay. Somebody said, how much of that money goes to the artist? If they won 71 million, I hope it's 71 million plus they had to pay for their lawyer fees. Remember, Tiny and T.I. had to pay for a lawyer for 4 years. 4 years. They lost one time. One time was tied. Okay. So those are some of the comments. Let me see about stop sharing. Now, a tip we got a tip. Hello. From our waiters, waitresses, and servers. Okay. I'm just going to play it right here. Hopefully you can hear it.
It has become apparent to me that a lot of people did not know this information. So I took it upon myself to help a lot of people out there because I really, it breaks my heart seeing this when I go out and I see it, or I'm at work and I see it. So I just want to make you guys aware that, you know, if you're going to decide to go out with your friends and everything, this is a very important thing. Before you go out with your friends, all you guys need to have this, okay? Because it is crazy out here, and it's just, you just need to be prepared at all times. So before you leave the house, guys, just make sure you have some money. Make sure you have a minimum of $50. Do not go out wasting nobody's time. Y'all trying to split the bill up 18 ways when the server is only allowed to do 5. She out here breaking rules to accommodate your brokenness. Or he. Y'all got to get it together. Y'all making servers' jobs hard, honey. You come out here, you're running us every which way. Y'all turning us every way but loose. I don't gave you napkins. I don't gave you drinks. Your cup never ran empty because I kept it full. You know what I'm saying? I gave you all these recommendations knowing damn well you wasn't going to get the lamb chops. You was going to get a damn chicken sandwich. And then you complaining about the sales tax. I can't do nothing about that. Oh, and why is it already automatic gratuity in here? The gratuity was $3. Minimum for me should be 10. But if you broke 5, you should at least come out knowing that you're going to tip $5. Y'all ain't got that. It has become apparent to me that a lot of people...
Girl, I felt that in my spirit. Let me see what the comments talking about. And this one got pinned. I done been your server, your therapist, your photographer, the Google Maps, the whole time. Y'all been here, and you can't even leave a $5 tip, but got inches down your back, nails as long as Trump's record, and 72 pounds of makeup and your chest out. Oh gosh, y'all, my phone is ringing. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be safe. Peace, riches.